This is a general reading for Cancer for July. So if Cancer is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Happy birthday, Cancerians. For many of you, this is your birthday month and the beginning of your new year. So thank you very much. Happy birthday, Cancerians. For the month of July, I'm again offering a complimentary 30-minute reading to those who either subscribe or put in a comment, and know that I do read all the comments and do respond to them. So thank you so much. And also, if you like this video, hit the like button. Because of your support, the subscriptions, comments, likes, the logarithms have increased and the channel has grown. It had its first anniversary June 27th. And it can now be monetized by YouTube. I have 1,850 subscribers and over 4,000 viewed hours, which is great for the first year of a channel. So thank you all for your support. I also am offering personal readings. So if you'd like your own personal reading for the month of, for your birthday month, please consider that, Cancerians. The cost is $15 for 15 minutes, $30 for 30 minutes, or $50 for an hour. And then you can send to my email and get the specifics. It can be, if you want a video, a face-to-face, I usually use WhatsApp. It could also be by phone. Or if you don't want to be present for the reading, I could do a video and send it to you within 48 hours. So there are some options for your reading. Nina is here today helping. She's on the table. Jason's in the bedroom. Thank you so much for your support. Spirit has selected 2 oracle cards for you. Plus I'm going to be giving you at the end of the reading your meditation card for the month of July, the Starlight card. So the oracle cards selected by Spirit, the first oracle card is number 4, Higher Power. Higher Power. Conscious contact with the higher power, the presence of divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with Spirit. So that's what's very important. This card reminds you that you're more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself or others. You have all immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to Spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for you, a life more wondrous than you can ever imagine. You are always protected and divinely directed. This is your card. The other card selected by Spirit is number 11, which is a master number, Sun. And look at that one. Paint the sun back into your sky. Don't build a house that will come crumbling down if a single person walks out of the front door. When it comes down to it, we can't depend on other people to make us feel happy or fulfilled. The fact is that people are going to leave from time to time, and you're the only one who's guaranteed to stay. Take the time to find sources of joy outside of your loved ones, and you deserve happiness that lasts. You deserve happiness that lasts. Okay, now I am using for today the Morgan Greer deck. I have shuffled the cards, cut the cards. So let's see what we have coming up for you in the month of July, Cancer. Okay, first card, 4 of Pentacles, standing firm for what you believe. Crossed over by the 2 of Wands. At the base of it is the King of Cups. Could be home or it could be a person. Behind you is the Nine of Swords. That's behind you. Crowning you, Two of Pentacles. Ahead of you, look at that. Your wish, the Ten of Cups. Oh, that's very good. Then we have the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the final outcome, the Knight of Rods. Look at all these people coming up here. You've got so many people in your, you have the King of Cups, you have the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the final outcome is the Knight of Rods. Knight of Rods with the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, that's good. And the Four of Wands with the Page of Swords. Now, I'll be showing you the cards. We'll go over them. People, I've gotten, well, I do listen to what you say. People have said the audio was bad, so I got a microphone. So we'll see if this helps this time around. If not, I was gonna wait to upgrade until I go back to the States to get a camera and a big microphone to set up a studio, which will probably be coming in the next month. I want to purchase that in the US. So, you know, I do listen to what you say. The other one is two people who said, I want to see the layout of the cards. Well, when I get a camera, I'll be able to switch back and forth. However, there are many different channels that just show the cards and some that show the person holding the cards. So for me, it's this, and then I will hold the cards. But when I get the camera, I'll be able to switch back and forth. And so the technology will be coming up. Okay, so then we have the Knight of Cups with the Two of Cups, Queen of Swords with the High Priestess, Ten of Cups with the Three of Cups. This is very good. This, I hope, you know, I'm a Cancer, Leo, Scorpio. Oh, okay, Tower, crowning you. Ahead of you, the Page of Pentacles. Oh, then we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is very good. Okay, and then the Emperor crossed over by the King of Pentacles. Okay, so let's go and go over the cards. The Tower reminds me of I get readings myself, and I was on the phone with the person I get a reading from. And then she said, oh, and there's the Tower here. Suddenly the phone disconnected, which was like our Tower moment, because she said, oh, the Tower's here. Then boom, the phone line was disconnected. Then I called back, but we had our Tower moment right at that time. So, okay, first your reading is about, we have the Four of Pentacles with the Two of Rods. Now, what does this mean? Well, a couple of different things. It can be starting out new business, standing firm. You know, in the other deck, it's, you know, the feet planted. It could be knowing that the path that you want to follow in your finances that you've explored, you've looked at other options, you know the direction you want to take. You've either learned something like a skill, or you do have a skill, and you're saying, okay, the fours are like taking a break. It's like doing the initial work, taking the break, assessing, and then the other cards are moving forward. So this is going like, I've decided what I want to do. This is the direction I want to do. And you looking at your Two of Rods, looking out in the horizon with your crystal ball, figuring out where you want to go. Now, it can be a couple of different things. It can be for some of you that you have skills, you have the knowledge, and you're looking at how do you apply that? Do you have your own business? Do you look for another job, or do you stay where you are? I mean, for some of you, you can stay where you are. But it's sort of like you've done the initial, you're standing firm, looking out in the horizons, going, okay, which direction do I want to go? I'm in a new chapter, and I'm going to decide. For some of you, you have your new business, and it's maybe thinking about enhancing it or staying true to it. For others, it's staying where you are and maybe enhancing your job where you are, applying for promotions or other divisions, or upgrading your skills. For others, it's looking for a new job, because then what we have also is the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. This can be a couple different things. The Emperor can be interpreted as a ruler or a person that makes a decision, can be a boss, can be somebody that, it can be, for example, someone that you have some business dealings with and they make a decision. And the King of Pentacles can represent money. It can represent a person of standing in the community, the money person. So it could be interpreted a couple of different ways. The Emperor can be a person who's making a decision about money. Maybe you applied for a loan, or maybe it's about a job and you're waiting for this person. Can be a mentor, boss, and it can be related to your standing in your organization, promotions, raises, acknowledgement. Can be that you applied for a government grant or a government job. It can be interpreted different ways, but it has to do with you waiting for the decision of another individual or the go-ahead. It could be even that you're starting your own business. If you're starting your own business, you know all of the dealings in order to get that off the ground. Regardless of where you are, there's lots of red tape. It's licenses and licenses where you are, and business licenses, and setting up your taxes. Anything that you do is going to have dealings with some sort of government agency. And then it could be the money person also. Could be even applying for a loan at a bank. For some of you, maybe you're thinking about moving and you're applying for a loan. Or you're waiting for a decision from someone, like you want to move into an apartment. It can be interpreted different ways, but it's decisions and money outside of you. Now, this is very good. King of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles. Now, you have 2 10s in your reading here. It tend to be the end of a cycle, and then we have new beginnings. And you do have, do I see the full card here? No. And I think it's the end of a cycle because, it's the end of your year, wrapping up a chapter, and then there's going to be new chapters coming up. But this is the King of Cups, and it's prosperity. Now, it can be interpreted several different ways. Can be that with your King of Cups, which is a love interest, there's, if everything's good on all aspects of that. King of Cups can also represent home and money. So it could be money coming from a sale of a home. It can be something found in your favor, like you've applied for a loan and there's money coming. So it can be interpreted like a person. It can be represented like a home. And there's a lot of prosperity related to that. Because behind you is some unfair situation. Now, it's the 9 of Swords with the Page of Pentacles. Now, the 9 of Swords can be an unfair situation that you feel stagnated, you feel that there's been decisions that have been extremely hard on you, and it has to do with messages about money. Can be money that is owed you, can be a decrease of money, it can be a loss. For example, it could be, for some of you, a loss of a job, loss of a raise, loss of a contract if you're self-employed. Could be that something related to money was not found in your favor, like some sort of dealings with a business, for example, or dealings with the government, and you feel there's an unfair decision that was made, but it's behind you. But it's something that caused you a lot of pain and concern, but it's behind you now. Because crowning you is the Tower and balancing. Can be that there is, you had your loss of money, And now there's a boom, there's something that's come to light, and you're trying to balance everything, making a decision and weighing the options. And this is a situation that you thought was stable, but then the tower comes along and goes boom. Okay, we're going to move things forward. You were stagnating, and now we're going to end this chapter and to start anew. We're throwing away the old and making room for the new, because it's your new year. Can be that as a result of that tower moment, you're weighing your options. Do I do this or do that? The information that you're coming, and you're weighing your options, looking at your alternatives based on the fact that you have to move, that situation, whatever it is not as stable as you thought it was, and now you're trying to balance things. That's on your mind. Because ahead of you, this is wonderful, it's happy celebration. This is, you've cleared out the way, and now you have some celebration. It's a conclusion of a good chapter. As a result of your wish coming true, there's celebration, there's a sense of relief, there's a sense of being able to move forward now, because you have completed the cycle. You had the 10 of Pentacles, which is abundance, and you have the 10 of Cups, your wishes coming true. So you have the 2 10s. Even though the tower, it was, is on your mind, and there was some sort of, and the 9 of Swords, and there was some sort of strife or unfair decision or some losses, the final outcome is very good, and you feel celebration. It's a celebration time. The 10 of Cups, your wish come true, and celebrating that. Because then what we have coming up ahead, feeling a little bit negative about the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess. Now, this says to follow your intuition. That's your High Priestess and the Queen of Swords. It can be the Queen of Swords can represent a person, or it can represent an organization. I would say that this is another person. The Queen of Swords is not you, it's another person, a person or an organization. Now, the Queen of Swords generally is a feminine energy of someone who is decisive, and what they say is they make their decision and they stick to it, and they're not wavering. You know where you stand with them, but it says follow your intuition about dealings with a Queen of Swords. Can be a government official, for example. Can be someone you're having your business dealings with. Can be someone related to money. But I think it's more government decisions, or someone making a decision, and it says follow your intuitions in dealing with this person. Can be at the work environment, could be a boss, could be an outside individual, outside your organization that you're having dealings with, and it says follow your intuition. What that means is that your intuition will tell you about dealing with this individual, and there might be some things coming up that you're a little bit leery of, that you know that something's off. Follow that hunch. That's what it's saying. Follow your hunch. If you think that there's something off, then be very careful. Protect yourself. If you have business dealings, check and recheck every signature, every piece of paper. Keep original copies. Keep a trail. Keep a paper trail. Because it's like, if something was askew, you would have the paper trail to support yourself in any sort of dispute. So it says follow your intuition with the Queen of Swords, with that organization or individual. But then we have a communication between two people with the Knight of Cups. So it could be that someone's having some new opportunities for romance, because you have a communication, and you have the Knight of Cups, which is, your knight in shining armor. He comes with the cup of love. So for some of you, if you want new love, it's going to happen in the month of July. If you want it, Cancer. Could be moving, for example. Also, if you're looking at moving, or it could be, I think it could be moving, or it could be a relationship. But if you don't want new love in your life, you don't have to have it. You have free will. And it can also be someone that's currently in your life, and you feel very good about a conversation that you had with this person. For someone, I get a sense that you maybe have been dating this person. seeing this person or familiar with this person, and then this person then speaks of his heart. Speaks from the heart to you. And I get that you're feeling very moved by it. I feel your emotions of your feeling. It opens up your heart because of him speaking his heart. That's for somebody. That it's, you know, you've been seeing this person, you didn't know really where you stood, but he speaks his heart, and that opened up your heart so that this relation is going forward. Then we have, this is very good, happy conclusion, and the Page of Swords is information. You know, the Page of Swords is knowledge. Swords are knowledge cutting through. And this is, you get some information about your happy home, which will be a conclusion. So it's good information about home, about conclusion. It could be, you know, Ross can be also projects, but I'm thinking that this is, you know, could be your happy home. But you get some information, some clarity, and through clarity, then you can make the next steps. You can go, okay, I am going to be able to move to a new home. I get that information. Or I get some information about a relationship. And you know, the Four of Rods can't be marriage, can't be the marriage card, can't be a proposal. For some it could be. But I think it's more able to move forward. It could be home, could be projects, but you get the knowledge you want from the Page of Swords, and then your final outcome is the Knight of Rods and the Wheel of Fortune. This is like the go-ahead. The Knight of Rods or Knight of Wands is an action. It can be an act, you know, that motion, moving forward. I think it's more that than an individual. For some, it could be an individual, but you're spinning the Wheel of Fortune. Through the new beginning, you're spinning the Wheel of Fortune going, okay, what do I want? I am trusting the universe in order to manifest. So it's a chapter. You have closed the back chapter, which has a very good outcome with your wish card and celebration. Then you're moving forward after, you know, you had this behind you of a, you know, the tower moment, but you're moving forward now. And then the final outcome is now that you had your tower moment and the universe is saying, okay, let's unstick you, you know, get unstuck so you can move forward. And then this is, you know, spinning your wheel. Okay, what do I want? I'm trusting in the universe to provide for me in the direction that I want to go. And say a little, you know, like I'm turning my life over to the universe, the highest good, my highest good, you know, I'm manifesting what I want. Thank you. So it's, you know, spinning your wheel, deciding what direction you want to go. Okay, now I'm going to pull the card for you for meditation for this month. I feel like I need to pull another oracle card. And I think I'm going to pull the I Ching. This is my new oracle deck. And what do we have for our Cancerians for the month of June? Get all of the cards here. Okay, oh my goodness, there's a lot of cards here. Okay, show me angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light. What is the card? The oracle card for our Cancerians for the month of July. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And what is the card for July? Thank you. Okay. And the card for Cancerians for July is right here. The card for you is humility, number 15. Number 15 here. And this is from the Visionary Ching cards. Number 15. Humility is rewarded in human affairs. It is the way of the universe to fill the empty cup and to empty the full cup, just as valleys are ultimately filled by the erosion of great mountain. Regardless of your position in human activity and society, humility is a deceptive, powerful attribute that is often overlooked. If you are in a high position but remain humble, people will be drawn to you and causes that you espouse. If your potential is lowly, humility will endear you to those of higher source. True humility is a virtue that benefits all and is that to which all shall aspire. So it's humility. Okay, so thank you so much. I'm going to pull the Starlight card for you to meditate on for the month of July. And what do we have for our Cancerians for them to meditate on for this month? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where is the card for Cancer? Right in here. This card. Okay, the card for you to meditate on is Discover. Spot new opportunities. Discover. Spot new opportunities. This is your card to meditate on for the month of July. If you want to be notified when the videos come out, please consider hitting the subscribe and notification. And please share the channel with your friends. The annual 2024 for Cancer is available on my YouTube channel, and also the 6-month July through December is available. That was just released this month if you want to see what's ahead for the year. Happy birthday, Cancerians, and until next time, Nina and I send you light and love from Portugal.